Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Flip Don't Flop. My name is Adrian Donovan, and in this video we're going to be going over the top 10 best thrifted sales that we had in the month of December 2022. December was a really good sales month for us. So this video is kind of here to make you aware of some really good finds that you could have in your thrift store. Anything you see in this list is definitely a BOLO. You've for sure would want to pick these up, of course, if they are in okay condition and the price is right. So if this seems like the kind of thing that you think you'd be into, do consider giving us a subscribe, leaving a comment or a like. Anything like that would be greatly appreciated. And with all that being said, let's go and jump into the video. Alright guys, welcome back. So let's just go ahead and get straight into it. So coming in at number 10 is this pair of men's Churches slip-on dress shoes. This is a pair of Churches that's made in England, and they are also custom grade. So definitely when you see something like this in the thrift store, Churches is a pretty darn good brand. It does sell pretty well, especially the ones that are made in England and are custom grade. They're pretty high quality. Just one thing to kind of note that you need to size up one size with these because they are going to be like UK sizing on the inside. This pair sold for $113.78. Paid $7.50 for this pair. After fees and shipping, we had a profit of $78.59. And barely beating out the pair of Churches is this pair coming in at number 9. It's a brand new pair of men's Sass. That is San Antonio Shoemakers. It's kind of like a comfort brand, like a pain relief brand. And these sold for $113.88. We paid $7.50 for this pair as well. And after fees and shipping, we were left with a profit of $74.61. Here we have this pair coming in at number 8. This is definitely a pretty big BOLO brand, but it's probably not going to be one you're going to find very often. At least I don't find it very often here in Cincinnati. The brand is Lachise, and this is a pair of women's western boots, and they have genuine ostrich quill right there on the vamp. They did have quite a bit of discoloration on the right boot, otherwise I would have sold these for a bit more. But they still did sell for $115.99. I paid $20 for this pair, and after fees and shipping was left with a profit of $54.13. And here we have this pair coming in at number 7. It is a brand new pair of New Balance 1080. This is the version 12 model. Paid up for these a little bit. They had these priced at $28, which I was totally okay with because I knew they were worth good money. They did sell for $117.92. I actually found quite a few brand new pairs at this same thrift store on the same day. I found, I think, 3 pairs of New Balance just like these. I found a brand new pair of Rockport waterproof boots, brand new pair of Sass, a brand new pair of Kubru. It was a very nice thrift hunt. Did extremely well. So after fees and shipping on this pair, we were left with a profit of $61.48. Coming in at number 6 is a brand that I don't typically buy, but I know this model sells extremely well. It's Giorgio Bertini. This is the Callaway ankle boot. These are brand new. They sold for $118.96 total. I paid $25 for these. And after fees and shipping was left with a profit of $60.36 for this pair. Coming in at number 5 is another one of those brand new pairs of New Balance 1080 version 12. This pair sold for a little bit higher because they were a bit better of a size. They sold for $120.67 total. Paid $28 for these. After fees and shipping, had a profit of $70.39. And coming in at number 4 is this pair of men's Allen Edmonds Park Avenue Oxfords. Park Avenue is one of their better models. They do have quite a few models that sell really high, but I think they have way more that don't sell that well of Allen Edmonds. And I feel like most thrift stores, they price Allen Edmonds quite high. At least all the ones that I've been to, they usually price it very high. This pair was extra nice because they were 3E, so they were 3 wide. And you can always sell wide width shoes for more money. These sold for $125 and 52 cents total. Paid $15 for these. That was an excellent deal for these after fees and shipping. Had a profit of $62.83. And coming in at number 3 is another pair of Lachice, but these are brand new. These are women's Western boots. They were not the best size. They were 5.5 wide. So I would have priced them a bit higher if they were more of a common size, but they still did sell for $146 and 99 cents. I did pay $30 for these, which I was totally fine with because I knew it was an excellent deal. After fees and shipping, was left with a profit of $73.87 on this. Coming in at number 2 is a pair of women's Doc Martens Triumph Tall Combat Boots. Doc Martens, some of them are worth really, really good money. And one thing you need to kind of consider with Doc Martens is the more eyelets the boots have, the more you can sell them for. The more colorful they are, the more you can sell them for. The more like embellished the more you can sell them for. If they're made in England, you can sell them for more. But most Doc Martens are not worth a ton. It's still a pretty good brand. It still is one that I do pick up. But those are kind of things to look out for with Doc Martens that makes them more valuable. I don't think I've ever found this model before. It's like a really tall combat boot, and they sold really, really well. They sold for $174 and 96 cents, paid $20 for these. After fees and shipping, was left with a profit of $109 and 48 cents. And we have this pair coming in at number 1. It's a pair of men's Louis Vuitton lace-up dress shoes. So Louis Vuitton, of course, is a brand that we do not find very often at all in the thrift store. I think I've only found it like maybe 2-3 other times in the past 6 years that we've been reselling shoes. We found this at that thrift store that seems to be a pretty good hotspot for like designer brand shoes, luxury brand shoes. And these were, of course, authentic. They sold for $189 and 38 cents. I would have priced them higher had they been a better size. They were only size 8. With men's shoes, like smaller sizes, they don't typically sell for as much as like a more common size, like 10, 11, 12. They did have a very large LV on the tongue, so that did help them sell for what they did. Paid $37.50 for these. So these were actually marked at $75, but that store was having a 50% off sale, so of course we paid half of the $75. After fees and shipping on this pair, we were left with a profit of $103.47. Alright guys, that's going to pretty much wrap up this video of the top 10 best thrifted sales that we had in the month of December 2022. Yeah, like I said, December was a very strong month sales-wise. It's actually a bit better than I expected it to be, considering the economy being a little bit uncertain, but we still did very, very well. So, doing a bit of a numbers overview on these 10 pairs, the total revenue was $1,338.10. We paid $218.50 total for these, which is quite a bit higher than our average acquisition cost. But these pairs were very, very high end, so they definitely warranted the price that we gave. And also, too, 5 of these were brand new, so half of these being brand new. Of course, at least our thrift stores here in Cincinnati, they do seem to know usually when shoes are new, and they do price them quite a bit higher. So after fees and shipping on these 10 pairs, we were left with a profit of $749.21, or about 56% margin. So definitely very, very strong. And again, this video is to kind of show you what to expect, what you can potentially find in the thrift store. Any pair like this is absolutely a BOLO. Again, depending on if they're in decent condition, the price is all right. These will sell quite well. Pretty high and pretty fast. Well guys, if you got any value out of this video whatsoever, do consider subscribing, leaving a comment or a like. Anything like that would be greatly appreciated. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.